All right, now, if you haven't seen the episode of The Daily Show with Jon Stewart where he's bashing Obama for breaking a lot of his campaign promises, watch it first and then come back here and listen to this. If you've seen it, let's go. So, as we can see, Obama supporters, many of them, most of them, a plurality of them, a majority of them, but certainly some significant chunk of the voter population that voted for President Obama, voted for him in part, at least, because he promised he would do all those things. Now, I can understand. So I don't share that position, but I understand why someone would hold that position. That things like warrantless wiretapping should be shut down. Guantanamo Bay should be closed. We should get out of Iraq and Afghanistan. Blah blah. I can understand those positions. Don't necessarily share all of them, but they all wanted those things to happen, right? And Obama was this good person, presidential candidate Barack Obama, who promised he would deliver on that. Now, they elect him, he comes into office, 18 months later, nothing is done. Iraq, we're still there. Guantanamo Bay, still there. Hey, forget about Guantanamo Bay. Have you heard of Bagram Airfield in Afghanistan? That's far worse than Guantanamo. It's not as fashionable in the media. You know, it's not as flashy, not as close. You know, it's not as easy to get there to snap photos and stuff. But Guantanamo is a country club compared to Bagram. Both those things continue. Extraordinary renditions continue. Predator strikes, just killing people. Or forget, if you're against renditions, then what do you think a person would, a potential terrorist would prefer? Being blasted out of this world by a predator strike, or being renditioned to some prison in some third country? I don't know. I'm not sure. It's not as clear cut to me as it may be to you. So anyway, all those things continue, and Obama hasn't stopped them. And in some of them, he's escalated, in fact. So what's going on here? I submit to you that there's only two possible explanations here. I apologize for the quality of this video. There may be an issue with the quality. The audio may be lagging, like 1/4, 1/2 a second behind the video, and I apologize for that. I don't know how to fix that, so just bear with me. Just shut your eyes. You don't have to look at me. Nothing important is going to happen visually. So if you're an Obama supporter, or if you're talking to an Obama supporter, I submit that there's only two possible explanations to this discrepancy between the campaign promises and the reality of his governance. Explanation number one: Barack Obama is the good person that Obama supporters believe him to be. But after coming into office, he realized that all those things he promised he would do, that he wanted to do, like stop this, stop that, shut down this, close that, they would be incompatible with him carrying out his duty as the commander-in-chief and the chief executive of the United States, and or would be putting American lives in danger. In other words, he would realize that he was wrong to want to do those things. Now, again, that's a consistent explanation. He may still be the good person. He may still want, on moral grounds or whatever, do all those things. But now he understands that it's not going to help ensure the safety of Americans, and he just can't do that. For him, that would be a dereliction of duty, right? That's scenario number one. Scenario number two: Barack Obama is not doing those things because he really doesn't care. As Jon Stewart suggested in the video that I linked to below, maybe he likes having a lot of executive power for himself. In which case, he is not a good person. He's not this transcendent, transformative candidate. He's just a power whore, aka a politician. I submit that there's no third explanation here. Well, there is a third explanation that I consider to be utterly implausible, which is that Barack Obama is a good person, and those things would still be good to stop, but he's just not able to. He doesn't have enough authority to stop them, which I don't believe for a second. Okay? Well, he may not have enough authority to say, shut down Guantanamo Bay, because he would have to put those people somewhere, and he's just simply not been given the funds to do what he wanted to do. But the military is fully in his under his command. And the Predator strikes is his strategy. Renditions, his strategy, not Congress. So, you know, parts of this argument may work, but they don't explain everything. By far, they don't explain everything. In fact, I don't think they explain anything. So, coming back to the two scenarios, scenario 1 or scenario 2, only one of those two can be true. In either way, in either case, if you're an Obama supporter, you're a sucker and an idiot. And here's how. Under scenario number 1, those things that you wanted Obama to do would actually harm you. They would hurt you, and Obama now understands that, and he doesn't want to hurt you. He's responsible for ensuring your safety in mind, and he's not doing them now, because that would be putting you in harm's way. So you were wrong to want him to do all those things, as was he to campaign on them. So you're an idiot, because you don't know nothing about the real world and how it works, and the danger of war and the danger of terrorism, blah, 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 blah. So that may be, you know, that is what would stem from explanation number 1. Explanation number 2, Barack Obama is not a good person, and you've been duped beyond belief. The slick son of a bitch politician, a power-hungry politician, told you, said things to you that he thought you wanted to hear, and you just drank it all, and gave him your vote because he was this transcendent figure, where in fact he's just another pawn. All right. So either way, you're either an idiot who doesn't understand how the real world works, or you're an idiot who doesn't understand how the real world works, because you can be so easily duped by a slick politician. If you can come up with another explanation of what's going on here, please share it with me, because I can't see one. All right. Either way, I like the arithmetic. If you're an Obama supporter, you're a sucker. I like that.